Hey Chevy fans, Ryan Singletary here at Phillips Chevrolet, and I've got another exciting tale of the tape. This tale of the tape edition is the 2012 Chevy Captiva. What was that? The Chevy Captiva. This is a fleet vehicle, which means it's not actually available to the public unless a fleet company actually doesn't necessarily want the Captiva anymore, they turn it in, which is exactly what happened in this case. So this thing's got less than 12,000 miles on it. It is remarkably similar to the Equinox. And one of my favorite things, there's not too many vehicles that I actually get really excited about. This is one of the vehicles I get really excited about. And the reason why is because it is so remarkably close to the Equinox. It's a 4-cylinder, which means that the fuel efficiency is off the charts. It's actually, it comes, this is like a base model. It's already coming with the roof rack and everything else that looks nice. Look at the wheels. Very nice wheels, and it's extremely appealing to look at. So there's not too many vehicles that I get just really excited about, but this is definitely one of them. It's got the appeal, the size, and the fuel efficiency to make just about anybody happy. Let's get inside and I'll show you the inside of this bad boy. Guys, welcome to the inside of the Chevy Captiva. I'm ready to delve right into this. We're going to start basically with the main frame here, the leather wrap steering wheel, and in addition to that, like I said, everything in this vehicle is almost directly similar to our Equinox. Starting with the cruise control, right here on the left side of the steering wheel, Bluetooth on the right side of the steering wheel. You see OnStar up here. You know, another thing that's actually really awesome about this vehicle is it features the not so standard anymore in vehicles, the telescopic and tilt steering wheel, which I think is amazing, and that's not something that's too common anymore or that you're gonna see in a lot of vehicles. So I thought that was really, really cool. You've got your temperature display, your compass, and what gear you're in right here on the mid screen, and I think that's awesome too. It's a twin gauge cluster. Over here, this is one of the differences between the Equinox and the Captiva. You see the 3 symmetrical temperature clusters here actually, and so basically what these, as opposed to in the Equinox, you have 2 big ones long side by side. I thought this is nice. I've been in both vehicles many times, and I'm not gonna lie, I honestly prefer this triple cluster of temperature gauges here. So that's one. Everything else in here is remarkably similar to the Equinox. This is the same setup as the Equinox. Down here, you might get a little bit different, but it's overall the same thing. You know, 20 and 28 is the fuel efficiency. 20 city and 28 miles to the gallon is what you're getting. That's better than my car. But in addition to that, this vehicle features the eco button, the ever popular eco button. You press that eco button and you're slowing down all the inner workings of the vehicle and you're maximizing fuel efficiency. Can you still get to 80 miles an hour? Of course you can. It's just gonna take you a little bit longer. But you are maximizing fuel efficiency, taking that 20 and 28 and boosting it to 32 and 36, if you will. Actually, it's not. So again, I'm gonna take, we've got that 20 and 28 city and highway fuel efficiency, and if I press that eco button, we're actually accomplishing a little bit more than that because of us slowing down everything on the inside. Again, this one is the automatic, and it's got the tap shift, you've got upshift, downshift. There's actually a manual transmission mode right underneath the D in drive. What I really like about the Captiva that's a little bit different than the Equinox is it's got foot pedal adjusters. The Equinox does not feature that, and I think that's kind of cool. It's also got an emergency park brake automatic. It's just a lever here, so you don't actually have to use your foot for the emergency park brake anymore, which I think is really, really cool. If you look just at the overall diaphragm of this vehicle, it's extremely comfy. It's very, very wide, and it's in some cases, I've had many people say that it's actually a little bit more comfortable than the Equinox. Maybe you be the judge of that. There's one other thing I want to show you that's a little bit different than the Equinox. It's this inside this, my center console here. If I were to push it back, it actually reveals a USB port and another 12-volt adapter. So again, I want to highlight that that is inside here. This will not move. It's right by my cup holders. I push that in and I scoot it back, and it reveals another compartment with a USB port and a 12-volt adapter. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get too much better than that. So again, this is the Chevy Captiva, so 2012. We'll go right back outside. I'm gonna end it on the engine. Guys, we are here in the 2012 Chevy Captiva. Again, this is our baby. This is our Equinox's top contender, if you will. And some of the things I wanted to highlight about this vehicle was the overall performance. the driving of this vehicle, I think it's phenomenal. It's extremely just comfortable. It's not anything that I need to force. I don't feel anything, and actually right now I'm driving in eco mode just to maximize that fuel efficiency. Again, I think that's a beautiful thing, and that is also common in the Equinoxes. That is something new that we've added into our Equinoxes and our Cruises, but the Chevy Captiva has it as well, and I think it's a phenomenal addition. Just being able to maximize that fuel efficiency, it makes all the difference in the world. So again, this is one of those vehicles where you really don't have to do a lot. It feels remarkably similar to a car. As a matter of fact, when you do your taxes, you actually register this as a car. This is considered a small crossover. It's in the same market as the Equinox. You hear that? Not a lot of anything, right? In addition to the many similarities of the Equinox, another similarity this vehicle has, the triple door seals on the vehicle. It's actually got a dimmer, the windshield itself is actually a little bit more dim than you would originally see in other vehicles. Even the Equinox, it's actually a little bit more dim than the Equinox. And I think that's actually really nice. This is a 2LS, is what it would be called, which would probably be very similar to a 1LT Equinox because of some of the similarities. There's not too much to say about this vehicle besides, ladies and gentlemen, as we end the near of this drive, I want to highlight just a few more things. Again, this is a direct competitor to the Equinox. It is not available to the public unless it is on a used car lot, which it is on our used car lot at Phillips. This is just a fun vehicle to drive. It's extremely fun. It's an amazing vehicle. It features all of the same awesome dynamics that my favorite vehicle, the Chevy Equinox, features, and that makes this vehicle very dangerous. It's also a little bit less expensive than the Chevy Equinox, which I think is awesome as well. All right, sports fans, that's going to bring our tail of the tape for our 2012 GM certified Chevy Captiva to an end today. But don't miss out. With less than 12,000 miles on this vehicle, we are giving this thing away. Please come see us here at Phillips Chevrolet. Thank you for watching this video.